The room was filled with balloons, soft music, and the smell of chocolate cake. But in the middle of it all, one small girl sat very still in her wheelchair, her hands folded in her lap, her eyes fixed on the candles in front of her. People were around, yet she felt completely alone. What happened next would change not only her birthday, but the hearts of everyone watching. Sometimes, kindness doesn't come from big speeches or grand plans. Sometimes, it comes from one simple question, asked at exactly the right moment. Before we begin, if you enjoy stories that restore your faith in humanity, please subscribe to our channel Kindness World, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us spread more stories like this. My name is the narrator, and this is a story about a birthday, a single dad, and a small act of kindness that no one expected. The girl's name was Lily. She was 9 years old, with bright brown eyes and a smile that used to light up every room. Before the accident, 2 years earlier, a car crash had left her paralyzed from the waist down. Since then, birthdays felt different. Not sad exactly, but quiet. Children her age didn't know what to say or how to act around her anymore. Her mother, Victoria, stood a few steps away watching her. Victoria wasn't just a mom, she was the CEO of a major tech company in the city. In boardrooms, people listened when she spoke. Investors respected her. Employees feared disappointing her. But none of that mattered now. Right now, she was just a mother, watching her daughter sit alone on her birthday. Victoria had rented a private room at a family restaurant. She invited Lily's classmates, co-workers' children, and neighbors. Some came, smiled politely, and left early. Others stayed near their parents, whispering. No one sat next to Lily. The cake was placed in front of her. Pink frosting. 9 candles. The server asked softly, "Are we ready to sing?" Victoria forced a smile and nodded, even though her chest felt tight. The song was sung. The clapping was polite. When it ended, the silence felt louder than the music ever had. That's when the door opened again. A man walked in holding the hand of a little boy, maybe 6 years old. The man looked tired, but kind. His shirt was clean but worn. His eyes carried the look of someone who had learned to keep going no matter what. This was Daniel, a single dad. He had brought his son, Noah, because the restaurant offered a kids-eat-free night, and money was tight. Daniel noticed the party right away. He noticed the balloons, the cake, and then he noticed Lily. She was alone. Really alone. Noah tugged on his father's hand and whispered, "Dad, why is that girl by herself?" Daniel knelt down to Noah's level and looked over. He didn't see a wheelchair first. He saw a child with a birthday cake and no friends beside her. Before Daniel could overthink it, before doubt or fear could stop him, he stood up and walked over to Victoria. "Excuse me," he said gently. "I don't mean to interrupt. My son noticed your daughter sitting alone. I was wondering, can we join you?" Victoria blinked, surprised. She had spent her whole life being in control, but this simple question caught her off guard. She looked at Daniel, then at Noah, then back at Lily. Lily looked up too. Her eyes were cautious. She was used to people staring and then looking away. "Yes," Victoria said quietly, her voice breaking just a little. "Please. That would be wonderful." Daniel pushed Noah's chair closer to Lily's table and pulled up a seat for himself. Noah smiled at Lily like it was the most natural thing in the world. "Happy birthday," Noah said. "I like your cake." Lily hesitated, then smiled back. "Thank you." Something shifted in the room. Other kids noticed. One little girl took a step closer. Then another. Within minutes, a few children gathered around the table, drawn by laughter they hadn't expected. Daniel didn't make a big deal out of the wheelchair. He didn't ask awkward questions. He just talked to Lily about her favorite movies, her favorite ice cream, and what she wanted to be when she grew up. "I want to help people," Lily said softly. Daniel nodded. "That's a good dream. The world always needs more helpers." Victoria watched it all from a distance, tears quietly rolling down her face. In all her success, all her power, she had never felt so helpless, and never so grateful. After the cake was cut and gifts were opened, Lily laughed more than she had in years. Real laughter. The kind that comes from feeling seen. When it was time for Daniel and Noah to leave, Lily reached out and gently held Noah's hand. "Thank you for sitting with me," she said. Noah shrugged. "Birthdays are better with friends." Daniel turned to Victoria. "You have a wonderful daughter." Victoria took a breath. "So do you. Please, if you ever need anything, I'd like to stay in touch." Weeks later, Daniel got a call. Victoria had quietly arranged a scholarship fund for Noah's education. She didn't announce it. She didn't post it online. She just said, "You showed my daughter kindness when she needed it most. This is my way of saying thank you." Lily's birthdays were never lonely again. Not because of money or status, but because one man chose compassion over comfort, and maybe that's the lesson here. Kindness doesn't care who you are, how much you have, or where you come from. It only asks one simple thing: will you step forward when someone is sitting alone? If this story touched your heart, remember this: your small act of kindness might be someone else's unforgettable moment. Spread kindness, and the world will quietly become a better place.